Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echo. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make a throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Hard running through a tackle. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man,
and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
the end of the first quarter. The score, Notre Dame 14, Penn State 0.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the ball to the ground. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to the left. He's got it, enough for a first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And now we are all even, Kirk. Basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Third down coming up.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards and brings up a 2nd down and 7. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. No press here, the defense backing away. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Notre Dame, 14.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
2nd and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
I was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And this time it's complete.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
this defense down in the red zone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's got space looking for the end zone here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Touchdown, Penn State, number 30.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires this one deep middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
Number 11.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Grab made by the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Completion sets up a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Hands off to the fullback. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
Look at a throw on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And the PAT makes the lead in 11, 35-24. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Running back has it on a screen now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion sets up a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Penn State 42, Notre Dame 24.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Penn State 42, Notre Dame 24.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Defense not pressing this time. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he's got his man open downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring clip and sets the offense up at the 33.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. 2nd down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And now another deep ball here. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the 1st down, still on the move. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions are going to cash in here in the red zone. Oh, it's a reverse. Some hard running there through a tackle. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit just before the throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is football.